Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1986, and we are still in Might and Magic. When we last left off, I was struggling. So, we have done some things different this time. I've spent some time basically redoing everything that I've done to this point, but in a different version of the game. I am now in the 1987 DOS version of the game. This one will hopefully be easier for me to work with. The main thing that I can do in this game is cheat. Because what I was doing before was just taking far too long. So let's take a look at our new upgraded characters. As you can see, we have everybody brought in here and they are now level 20. That is always going to be good. Let's go ahead and go to town and we'll bring them in and we'll look at them a little bit more closely. There we go. Let's go into Sorpagal. All right, we'll start with Brunelli here. Brunelli does need to rest, it looks like. I think we're good. We got the key card. That's the main thing. The key card now actually shows up as an item. That's always nice. We went to the Volcano God's lair and assaulted a woman again and got the information we need. But you might notice that the stats are a little bit different. I went ahead and kind of maxed out everything that was important for these characters. Otherwise, things should be relatively close to the same. I wasn't able to get, like, the plate mail +2 this time because I didn't do all the level grinding that got me that before. But overall, things are looking pretty good for our characters. You might notice that their age is at level 37. We will likely have to deal with that at some point, but it doesn't look like we need to do that just yet. This cigar, once again, pretty good here. We're up to level 4 on the cleric spells for Thistlegar. That's a good place to be. We do have the diamond key, bronze key, and gold key. Merchant's Pass and key card on Brunelli. I did accidentally sell the ruby whistle. I don't think it's going to be important. I think I can kind of work around that. If I need to get it again, that'll be fine, but we'll figure out a way to do it. I'll just basically import in an entirely new party and then trade it to somebody in my party. But I don't think we need that again. Aelwyn is also doing well. Basically, anything that I felt was important to these characters, I upped to 18, and then everything else I left the same. Aelwyn is also up to level 4 spells, this time for sorcerer spells. We'll see if I actually do want to use that, and the coral key is on Aelwyn. Brody is also level 20. Lots of 18s for Brody. No intelligence or personality for Brody, but everything else is 18, and honestly, Brody is still probably my worst character. Humphrey is up to level 20, level 7 spells. That is good. I did, give myself tons of experience, tons of gold, and some gems. I felt like gems was a little bit too much for me to cheat all the way through. But we did actually get personality up to level 19. I'm not sure how that happened. I gave Humphrey 18 and it happened somewhere along the way. I'll take it though. But we do have more spells to go over because we are now at max level. Level 7 is the most spells that you can get, so let's go over the spells. Level 6 cleric spells. On 6-1 we have Moonray. That is 6 spells and 4 gems. Everything costs gems at this point. This can only be used outside in combat. Hits all characters and all monsters. It heals your party members 3 to 30 points and damages the monsters 3 to 30 hit points. So it's both a heal and a damage spell, and it does exactly what you want it to do, but it costs 4 gems, so I might not use that too often. I might stick with my damage spell that we've been doing before. On 6-2, we have Raise Dead, 6 spell points plus 4 gems. Brings the character back to life, removing the dead condition. However, it does have a chance of failure, and it can also eradicate the character, which would not be good to just lose the character. 6-3 is Rejuvenate. This is what we can do to deal with my age. It trims 1 to 10 years off a character's age, restoring his or her abilities to the younger level. So if you start losing stats as you level up because you're starting to get too old, and apparently old people just wear out in this game, you can cast Rejuvenate and get those abilities back and lower your age. So we'll be dealing with that every once in a while. It does say that it has a risk of doing the opposite, increasing a character's age, but you can kind of just keep using it. So just kind of save before that. That is the downside to this version. It's not the original, and also I can't do save states in this one. So I have to use the old-fashioned saves, but at this point, I'd rather be able to bypass the probably 20 hours of level grinding that was ahead of me. On 6-4, we have Stone to Flesh. That's 6 spell points and 4 gems. That removes the stoned conditioned, which we haven't gotten yet, but likely will happen at some point, especially if we went and dealt with that Medusa one that we had to deal with. And then on 6-5 is Town Portal, 6 spell points and 4 gems. It opens a temporary portal to a town, so then you can just walk through the portal and end up in town. So that's level 6. Level 7 is, there's 5 again. There's 7-1, which is Divine Intervention, 7 spell points and 10 gems. It restores all hit points and removes all undesirable conditions on the entire party. The only one it doesn't deal with is Eradicated, so that sounds like even if they're dead, I can bring them back every time now. But it does cost basically 10 gems and 1 food. Let's be honest, 7 spell points is not going to be the limiting factor for me there. 7-2 is Holy Word, 7 spell points and 5 gems. It completely destroys all undead monsters. So if you have a whole bunch of undead monsters, you can just get rid of all of them. 7-3 is Protection from Elements, 7 spell points and 5 gems. Increases all characters' resistances to fear, cold, fire, poison, acid, and electricity. It lasts 1 day, and the amount of the increase depends on the caster's level. So that's your basic protection spell. I might use that once we start getting late into the game, but right now I'm going to try to keep holding on to the gems. On 7-4, we have Resurrection. This removes the Eradicated condition from the character, but it adds 10 years to their age and takes away 1 endurance point. There's also a chance that this spell will fail. I believe that, like with Eradicate, I think with Resurrection they can go away permanently if that happens. There's just so many conditions that are like dead, deader, deadest, gone. I think that's the way that it works in this game, but I haven't experimented around with that too much. And then finally we have 7-5, which is Sun Ray. This is basically the ultimate damage spell for the cleric. 7 spell points, 5 gems, only can be used in combat and only outdoors, only hits 1 monster, but it does 50 to 100 damage points. So the base of it being 50 is the big deal, because so few spells have like a high base damage. So there's that. And those are the cleric spells. Hopefully we won't have to use too much of the high stuff, but I do want to show it off at some point. And then we do have Shalvir here. Shalvir is also level 20 up to level 7 sorcerer spells. Once again, I need a heal. I'm not sure why I need a heal. Probably because I left and came back, something like that. But we have so much food, it's not a big deal. On 6-1, we have Dancing Swords, 6 spell points and 4 gems. Hits all monsters for 1 to 30 points of lightning damage. It does say that this spell cannot be avoided and its damage cannot be minimized. But it's still 1 to 30 damage. That's why the 50 was so good. On 6-2, we have Disintegration, which is 6 spell points and 4 gems. It hits 1 monster, killing the monster. I assume that some monsters are immune to disintegration, but yeah, so anytime I want to use it, it's probably not going to work, but we will see. On 6-3, we have Etherealize. This is a big, important one. 6 spell points and 4 gems. Basically, you can move through a barrier with it. The entire party can go through a wall that you normally wouldn't be able to go through with Etherealize. A lot of people use this to just make things easier for themselves. 6-4 is Protection from Magic. 6 spell points and 4 gems, hits the whole party, lasts 1 day. It increases your resistance to magic, and once again, the amount depends on the experience level of the caster. On 6-5, we have Recharge Item. 6 spell points and 4 gems. Restores 1 to 4 charges on any item in Shalvir's backpack. As long as it still has 1 magical charge remaining, you can add more charges to it. But there is a chance that the spell will fail and destroy the item. I don't like using items in this game, so we're probably not going to use that too much, but it's there. All right, 7-1, level 7 spells. Astral Spell is first, 7 spell points and 5 gems. Transports all parties to the astral plane. What is the astral plane? Well, it's basically a dungeon, so we're probably not going to do that one for a while. 7-2 is Duplication. This is 7 spell points and 100 gems, so this is a big one. It duplicates 1 item in your backpack, but there is a chance that it'll fail and destroy the original item. So should you find something really nice, you can put it in your backpack, save first, and then try to duplicate it back in town. This is not something you want to do in the dungeon. 7-3 is Meteor Shower. Hits all monsters outdoors. It costs 7 spell points and 5 gems. It does 1 to 120 points of damage. The ranges in this game are insane. 1 to 120 points of damage. It could either end the battle or basically do nothing. Oh, I hate it. 7-4 is Power Shield. 7 spell points and 5 gems. This only lasts for the combat, but it does hit everybody. It reduces damage inflicted on all characters by any attack by half. So you take half damage for the rest of the fight. So very useful in certain situations. But 5 gems basically get you half damage. I might have to give myself more gems. Maybe I didn't give myself enough. Next up we have Prismatic Light. That is 7 spell points and 5 gems. Hits all monsters. It doesn't tell me what it does. It says, a powerful but erratic spell that has completely unpredictable effects on all monsters. So, hooray, maybe we'll use that at some point, just see what happens, because it could buff them based on what they're telling me there. Okay, so, I believe we are in Sorpagal. We have lots of annoying sounds. I might turn off the sounds eventually, but we got the rest. We are ready to move on. Let's go and do what we needed to do last time. Notice I don't have to put in any discs at this point. So this is our 3rd version of the game for those of you keeping track. What I need to do is, let me pull up my notes here. I need to fly. So let's go ahead and fly. Also, just a minor thing, I can't use the numpad anymore, which is what I was doing. So if I hesitate casting spells and stuff like that, putting in numbers, that's why. I was used to doing something else and now I can't. So we're going to go to A1, which is what we were doing before. And we're already in darkness, so that's good. There we go. Where am I? 1-7, 15-7. Facing south. I also need to get my little basic protection spell up. Okay. So 15-7 facing south. Okay. So one of the things that you can do is etherealize and kind of get around all these walls here, and that makes it easier for you. We are not going to be doing that. So we're facing south. We're going to head west and go through the maze. That's going to be the thing that we do. This is what I was doing before. The recommendation was to etherealize. We got into a fight. Phantoms, rocks, druids, and a high cleric. All right. Combat. I did put... Wait, what happened? Thistlegar's down? That went so fast. All right, we will attack. And I didn't even kill the Phantom the first try. Shoot the High Cleric. 3 times for 47 points. Not enough. All right, we killed one. That's a little jingle. Like I said, I might try to turn the sound off at some point. I think I can do that. All right, cast. 1/6 on 2. There we go. Bring you back. Cast. I want something that does hit everybody, I guess. Feels wrong, but we'll do it. I think it's 6/1. Yeah, 1 to 30 points of damage on everybody. Let's do that, and it's only 4 gems. No. Cast 6/1. Once again, not used to that one. All right, 26 points. Not enough to kill anything, it looks like. Can I kill the cleric? Cleric's not affected. They told me it cannot be avoided and it cannot be minimized, and then it went ahead and did that anyway. All right, kill the Phantom. Kill the Phantom. Shoot the Phantom. The high cleric ran of all the things to run. No. And then 2/1. No. Rock ran away. 400 experience points for that. And we get a little jingle in this version for killing things. Yeah, let's volume's off now. All right. I wanted to show it off once, but that is not what we are here for today. That would become very annoying over time. Okay, so the entrance, right. Let's cast all my stuff again. There we go. I did that twice because I went too fast. There we go. I don't care that much. Okay, so we're facing west now. That is the way inside. This was the fight that doomed me last time. It's a doozy again this time. If I done 2,000 cycles, I can manipulate how fast this computer is, basically. So we're trying to do something here. All right, let's kill the mummy, I guess. Not enough to kill. 43 points of damage was not enough to kill, just for the record. At this point, I was able to take out the natives. I did go through that fight. That was not too bad. But I didn't try to take on the volcano god. That's what would have happened if you rescued the woman that was there. You would get into a fight with the volcano god. Just assaulting her is better, apparently. Let's do 5/1, see what we can do here. 10 points, like, on, well, 5 to 10 points on anybody. Everybody is something. Okay, we'll do the 6/1 again. Hit everybody. Okay, some of them are dying. Some of them are tanking this. Like, this is, I think, a good level for me to be at. Okay, poison. And then... All right. Just, okay, people are poisoned. They're not down. Let's go for the attack. Wait. Yeah. People are fine. They're just poisoned. And I can deal with that. All right, down goes one of the frost giants. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we will deal with poison afterwards. 6-1. Go for it. They do so much damage and then run away. All right, 2,400 experience for that fight. Do we get anything good out of it? Oil and 11 gems. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast my spell of heal everything, right? Because, let's see here. I need to do some math. So I can do... 10 gems is Divine Intervention. So that'll get rid of 4 conditions. What's the cure from poison? Remove condition is 3. And I think we have 4. Yeah, we have 4 things that we need to get rid of. So remove condition is not as good. But if I can get rid of... Okay, poison by itself I can get rid of. So let's do that. And that doesn't cost any spell points. That's on what? 4-2? Like I have to do all this math to figure out like what's best for me. Cast 4-2 on 3. Cast 4-2 on 5. And then remove blind? I think blind. No. All right. So that is on 3-2 on 5. And none of that cost me gems. Hooray. Let's rest. So we got through the encounter. The one that doomed me last time. And we're ready to try to move on. There's so many more encounters for us to go through. Okay, up this way. And to the right, which is east, there is a spot for us to go through. Then we can go this way. And I'm just going to go the shortcut that bypasses most of these fights. Because if you go that way to the end, there's a fight there, but there's no need for me to do that. Let's go north. I gave myself enough experience that I should never have to level grind again, or grind for money, but we will see. Let's head north again. We're not changing any directions. Then we will turn right, which is east, go forward there, and then there's a mountain range in front of us, a cold mountain range if it matters. Then we will turn right again and go south twice, and that should lead us out. And this avoids all the fights that we would have normally had to go through. Okay, let's go that way, and then just follow the passage. And I don't think there's supposed to be any fights along the way, at least that are fixed, but there is always a chance of a random encounter. Okay, almost there. Just follow the path all the way around. A secret passage to doom. Let's take it. This leads us to Castle Doom. I think this is supposed to be the only entrance. I don't see it on my map anywhere else. So this is probably the only entrance. Okay. Didn't have to change the disc, which is always good. That was becoming a hassle. Let me find out where Castle Doom is. Which one of my many things have Castle Doom in it. Okay, I think that's the one. Let's see here. What do we have here? There's supposed to be a note here. And a banner reads The Endless Spiral. And I think there's teleports everywhere. I think that's what's going on. Let me check my other notes about that. Yes, there are teleports everywhere. So we have to jump over them. All right, we can at least go through the spiral. Let's go all the way to the end. That's 1. Turn north. Go all the way to the end. There's no teleports on kind of the outer ring here. Then west all the way to the end. Then south all the way to the end. And then we'll go east until I can see a wall. And then right before the wall is the teleport. So we're going to want to cast 2-4 here and jump all the way to the corner. There we go. We bypassed the first one. Then we can go north all the way. And then west. We want to go forward once. And then cast 2-4 and jump over the one in the middle. There we go. And then we can go all the way south. East, I think we just have to jump from here. So let's not move and cast 2-4. Hop over there. And that should be the end of it. And then follow the rest of the spiral. This leads us to the gold door. So, who has the gold key? You have the gold key. Use C. Combat only. Unlock. 4. Okay, I went through just normal. I'm confused, but I'll take it. All right, suspended in a force field is the body of a man enclosed in an iron suit. Telepathic communication. This is what's happening here. I am the true King Alamar, imprisoned by a demonic alien being. Confront him with this Eye of Goros, and you shall see his true self. The fate of the realm is at stake. Just in case. All right, we found the Eye of Goros, and now we have a fight. Oh, that 16-headed Hydra is what's giving me the pause, but we will see what happens here. Do you have any tips for me, guide? No. Apparently, if I didn't have the gold key, it would have just repelled me. Okay. So, now we have the fight. Nothing really going on. Let's do what we can here. Combat time. Most people are in the back. That is helpful. Let's try to take out the frost giants, because that's all you can really do, Brunelli. Thistlegar? Hey, we got one. Okay. Who do I want to shoot? I have lots of options. Let's go for the 16-headed Hydra. 55 points there. Shoot C. Okay. Now with you, let's see what my options are, because I'm not outside, and that makes a difference. That's on the outside. I mean, I don't want to... Do I just want to use Sunray? It's 5 gems. No, it's only outdoors. Can't use it inside either. Holy Word would get rid of the wraiths. Maybe the mist. Probably not. There's not... Yeah, the moon ray is on the outside. Looks like I don't have too many options here, because Deadly Swarm's outside. Summon Lightning's outside. Like, I don't have a ton of options that I can use inside. That sucks. So we have to think of something here. I guess I'll be doing Holy Word. Let's go ahead and... I thought I had silenced you. Sorry about that. Let's go for 7-2. 7-2. That's Holy Word. That'll get rid of at least the wraiths. No effect? The wraiths are not undead? How dare you? Okay. What is inside for you? Duplication, meteor showers outside only, prismatic light, but let's not do that. Dancing sword it is. 6-1. The Hydra still is not dead. 22 points, like all of that. The mists are running away. 92 points of damage by the Hydra. There was a reason I was focused on it, you know? Just attack. Attack. We will shoot E. Down goes the Hydra. That was the big one. Shoot. It doesn't matter. I think the Frost Giant's closest to dead. 7 points of damage isn't going to do it. Brunelli, that was a little bit more than half for Brunelli, but I don't think I need to heal. I don't think I need to heal here. I don't really have much else for you to do, though. Make everybody more accurate. We'll do 3, 4. That's my standard. Gets rid of probably the first 3. 73 points of damage. And then they ran. We get 5,000 experience. All right, things are looking up for me. A flail that I will not need. All right, so we are done here. We can then surface. That's probably gonna. Let's go out normally. I could cast surface and just get out of here, but let's go through my list of all these freaking maps. Okay. It's locked again? There we go. I've had much more success with traps and stuff with Brody at a higher level. Okay. Inside is fine, and then... Oh. Are we good? The teleport just... Oh. I don't know if you guys caught that. There are 2 dragons in there. Can I retreat? Yep. Just retreat. That is the easiest way because I realized I forgot to rest. Okay. So we are good. Let's get the spell back up so that I can do something, and then we can fly out. We need to fly to C1. And... Oh, no. My bad. I went a little too fast. If you didn't have the Merchant's Pass, you would need it now, but we are good. So we will go to A2. Okay. A2, and where are we here? We are at 15.7, facing south. We need to get to 0.15. So we're on A2, 15... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 facing south, and we need to get to 0.15. That is the complete opposite side. Do I have to etherealize to get there? How would I normally get there? It looks like the way for me to get there is through A1, unless I deal with that. No, I see the way. Okay. So it's a bit of a journey, but we'll do it. I'm going to try to avoid doing etherealize if at all possible. Am I looking at the right spot? No, I was not looking at the right spot. Oh, geez, look at these fights. I'm going to have to look up where I am after this. Okay, the harpies are running. Let's go. Just hit the red dragon. You too. Shoot the red dragon. All right, we got the red dragon down. Did we get hit? Yeah, we got hit a bit, but not too bad. Okay. Just attack, I guess. Fight one of the druid. Okay, cast 5/1. Okay. 7 and 14 points of damage. Hopefully that does add up, I guess. And then we got cast 6-1. And that'll hit everybody, and hopefully the combination is enough to take them all down. I'm using a lot of gems, though. The trolls lived. Good for them. You won't survive another attacking round. All right, 3,000 experience points my way. The dragon's butt, except for a shiny tooth. Let's get... Hey, we got the dragon's tooth. Okay, so I believe that is another quest item that one of the kings can give you, along with the wyvern eye. Like, you turn those in and you get some experience, but I think it's less experience than you get from the fights. I think the max that you can get from them is like 10,000, which at this point is almost nothing. Nope. Cast 1-5. There we go. And then, where am I again? I was looking at the wrong spot. All right. That's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I was going the wrong way. That is not the way I need to go. So, a little sidetrack for us there. And that is a fixed encounter right there. You can avoid it by going that way. But... hooray, we took on something that could have been a quest. We need to go through this passage here. Then we can go through here, get into a fight here. That is a lot of red dragons. So yeah, if you can't take on dragons, you're kind of screwed at this point. And I think I can take them on. 42 points. Yeah, 49. Like 2 hits and they'll go down. Except for Brody, who has no effect on damn near anything. All right, 5-1. 5 points across the board. That's so many dragons. One of them didn't even get hit. Okay, cast 6-1. That's not enough to take out the dragons. That's so many dragons. Hey, we got rid of all the harpies, though. Yeah, 41 points across the board. We could still die here. I should have saved. Even after all of this level grinding that I cheated and did. But, you know, to be fair, the game does require me to do this. I just don't have, you know... oh, my God. Some people are dead. Yep, everybody is dead. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so... that is fun. Let's go to town and we will kind of deal with this a little bit. So, apparently, even at level 20, I am not high enough level. That is my takeaway from that, because there were so many dragons. I needed to do a higher level spell. I could have just done the higher level spell, but I can also cheat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower people's age and then get them up to level 25, and then I will meet you back at where we need to go. But I'm going to have to take care of that next time, because that'll take a little bit of work on my end. But we will be back there, and hopefully we can handle everything they throw at us. But that's going to have to wait till next time. That's going to do it for this part of Might and Magic. I've been ballerscuba. I've been joined, as always, by the not cheating enough party of everybody. This has been Video Games Over Time. I hope you laughed, I hope you learned, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.